Hi, welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm John,
I'm Ken.
and this is the start of our Round 3, second act of our Rebellion in the Rim campaign, Battle 1.
Battle 1. So today, hopefully the Empire can change the momentum of the overall campaign. So the first battle is going to include Admiral Nothos. That's the one with the ISD and the Lone Tide Interceptor, flanked along with the Arquitens and the Gozanti. Who am I fighting?
Admiral Nammo. And he has his MC-80, a flotilla, and a group of fighters. So, what planet are we fighting? What planet are you attacking?
We are attacking Atollon, hoping
Okay.
to get that Destiny token.
We'll see how that goes. Let's go to the objectives and our fleets. These are objective choices for this round. My fleet comes with the Advanced Gunnery, Abandoned Mining Facility, and Salvage Run. The planet that we're on replaces my red and blue with Marked for Destruction and Hyperspace Migration. Ken has chosen to play Marked for Destruction. I don't think either of us have played this objective, so it should be very interesting.
Admiral Nothos returns in Act 2 on his Cymoon with Director Krennic. Admiral Ozzel is in command of his own Arquitens light cruiser with slave turrets. Gozanti with Comsnet. And our sole TIE Interceptor Squadron.
Here's my Rebel fleet. This fleet still has low fuel. It's commanded by Admiral Nammo, who has Ambush Gunner 1 and Master Navigator 1. I have an MC-80 Assault with Early Warning and Electronic Countermeasures. A flotilla with Comsnet, a Hawk, a VCX, and 3 YT-2400s.
Okay, both fleets have low fuel condition cards on it. So for John's fleet, he will have to deploy at speed 1.
Okay. For Ken's fleet, he also has to deploy at speed 1.
All right, we're going to start with Arquitens, right here, and speed 1.
Kind of a center deployment. Speed 1.
Put my Comsnet Gozanti a little bit further back, also speed 1.
Two YTs. Look at that.
Put the ISD here, speed 1. Singular TIE Interceptor here. I've got nothing more to deploy.
Speed 1. Hawk. It's going to go right here. And then you have a SpyNet token if you would like to use it.
So I am going to use it. I'm going to redeploy my Cymoon over here.
Okay. And then I get a navigation token on my ship.
All right.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Good luck, John. Okay, Admiral Ozzel is going to go ahead and use his ability And he's going to execute a Speed 1 maneuver on the Arquitens.
Okay, and then my MC-80 is going to get an early warning system on the front arc.
First activation of round 1. We're going to activate the Gozanti. Going to take the navigation command as a token. And then I'm going to go ahead and say it's speed 1. And inch forward towards the dust cloud.
MC-80, revealing a nav, using it, dropping to speed 0, your turn.
Activating the Arquitens. Engineering command. We're going to take it as a token. No shots yet, so we're just going to move ahead at speed 1.
Transport, navigation, dropping to speed 0, done.
Activating the Cymoon. Navigation command. We're going to take that as a token. No shots, moving forward at speed 1. Squadron phase. I'm going to move my TIE interceptors. I'm just going to move to about here.
Okay, so we're going to start with some YT-2400s. We move 4 so I can easily reach your TIE interceptor. We're going to move so we're completely 1 away, sitting on this so we can easily just bump away. And then also staying out of close range. So I get 4 blue dice against it. And is that in? Here we go. 2 hits.
Okay. Counter. 1.
Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with another one. Move up to here. And we got you in range. 4 more. Oh, that one would have killed it, so 3 damage.
Then interceptor, counter 2. 2 hits back.
That's good. Okay, and then the rest of it's just going to be movement. This guy is going to fly up with his friends. This one only moves 3, so we'll fly up to here. And then this hawk will move 3 and hide right there. So that's squadron phase. Purgle time! I'm going to activate the Purgle first, moving it 2. And then just kind of drawing it right there. You get the other one.
Right, other Purgle. We're going to head him in this general direction. Flying with my ships.
My guy's doing that too, but he's hoping that you land on him.
I'm going to start with the Gozanti here in round 2. Have a navigate command. I'm going to go ahead and take that as a token, replacing the one I have, and then comsnet that over to the Arquitens. I have no shots, so we will continue to move at speed 1.
We're going to start with the transport. We're revealing a navigate. We're going to take it as a token. It's still going speed 0 to you.
Activating the Cymoon. Engineering command. We're going to swap that out and take it as a token. And then I'm going to go ahead and use no shots, so the navigation token to increase to speed 2. And move the Cymoon forward.
MC-80, engineering, taking it as a token, staying at speed 0. Back to you.
Activating the Arquitens. I have a navigate dial, I'm going to keep it as the dial. I have no shots. We are out of range from your squadrons. So I'm going to do a funky maneuver here, which I believe might actually have me skip the Purgle.
Yeah, it skips it.
All right.
Squadron phase. All three of these YT 2400s are going to be attacking your side and then moving back. So here we go. First one. Right out of it. Miss. Second one. Hit.
Okay, we'll just take the shield damage for that one.
Okay. Next one. Miss.
I'm okay with these dice roll, gents.
It's not good. Not good. And then we're going to move. And we're going to move all of them about here. Just so we're out of range. And what's this guy got? Black?
Also blacks.
Yeah, that seems like a good spot. And then we're going to cluster all of our fighters around here. Yep, there's squadron face. Purgle time. So it can't move farther than 2. So I could move it all the way close to the Star Destroyer, and then this one I can move another tip to there because nothing can move farther than that. So I'm going to move it like that.
The second Purgle. And once again, continuing its slow little move towards the rest of the fleet. Activate the Cymoon first. Concentrate fire. You have nothing in range. It's as if you planned that, John.
I know.
So I'm going to take that as a token.
It's really easy to control where your ships are to avoid arcs if you're not moving them.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, so I am going to slowly maneuver my Star Destroyer like so.
Around the Purgle?
Around the Purgle. And that's it.
We're going to activate this transport. We're revealing a navigate. We're going to spend it, and we're going to spend the token. We're going to jump up to speed 2, and we're going to double crank it and move to there. And you can't shoot me, and you can throw... No, never plastic to plastic. Okay, cool.
Ozzel is up. He's revealing a concentrate fire command. We're going to keep the dial. We're going to use the engineering token to regain the one side shield that we lost. And I have no shots. You're out of range, and we have dust cloud in the way between the transports and the Arquitens. And then I'm going to go ahead and reduce the speed to speed 1 with the token. And then we're going to double crank this, and unfortunately I am going to be on top of the Purgle, but that's only 1 damage, correct?
Correct.
And now you can't move it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put that on the back.
MC-80, revealing a navigate. We might want to start moving, so we're going to take it as a dial. I have you double arced at long range. My commander ability ignores the obstacle that's in the way. So we're going to start off first by doing the side shot into your front.
All right.
4 reds. for 4 damage.
So we're going to brace that to 2.
Yep.
And redirect to the starboard side.
Sounds good. And then we're going to do 2 from the front to your front. For 1 damage.
For 1 damage, you know what? I'll just go ahead and take that on the front.
Take it?
Yep.
Okay. Then we're probably going to jump up to speed 2. And I think I'm going to do it like this. It's risky. But I think it's my best bet. Yep, like this. Let's see if I did this properly. I think I did. Cool.
Gozanti is the final activation. Concentrate fire. We're going to take that as a token. And then we're going to gladly comsnet that over to the Arquitens. I have new shots. So we're just going to go ahead and move at our blazing speed of 1. And hide in the dust cloud.
Okay, squadron phase. These 3 squadrons here can attack without moving, so we're going to start with my VCX. Blue dice against the front arc of your ISD. For nothing. He's going to activate. Then this guy's going to go black dice into the front for a hit.
Alright, we'll actually take it.
Okay, this guy is going to do the same thing. For nothing. This guy is going to jump over. And this guy's actually going to move too, because we're going to move them all into this cluster over here. He's going to jump over. He's going to attack into your front too. For a hit.
We're going to redirect that also to this side.
Okay, and then the squadron is just going to come up and go down over there. Squadron phase. Burgle time. I'm going to move the one that Ken just landed on, so he's going to slide a ship out of the way. I'm going to move it. I'm going to wrap this piece around the front of this ship. Like that. And then, do you mind putting your ship down, because I can't technically have it on it. And then we're going to crank it like that, so that we can be obstructed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's going to be either really good or really bad. Probably really bad.
We're going to move this Purgle. You know what? He's going to have some fun. He's just going to do that.
Okay. Looks good.
Okay, start of turn 4. We're going to activate the Arquitens. I have an engineering command. We are going to use it and repair the shield that we just lost. Now, I have no shots at the MC-80 because the Purgle's in the way, but I do have a long distance shot to your transport. So let's see if we get lucky. 3 red dice, +1 for slave turrets, and 1 crit, and that's it. I'm going to burn the token. Let's re-roll one of these blanks. So you've got a crit.
I cancel it with an evade.
Okay. And then we are going to move. Still at speed 1, thank you. And we're going to put another damage on me again because I'm going to land on the Purgle. And we're going to put it on this shield over here. Just moving that shield around.
We're we're going to activate the transport. It's doing a nav. We're going to take it as the dial. We're going to speed up to speed 3, use an extra click on the first, and then lock this in to fly around the Purgle, like that. There we go. Let's see, can we show where it actually is? Tilt it. There we go. He moved over there.
We're going to activate the Cymoon, concentrate fire. We're going to keep it as a command dial. We're also going to spend the Veterans token to give myself a Navigate token. We're going to burn the Engineering token at this point. So that'll give me 2 points. We're going to put another shield on the front. So we're back up to 3. And now we are going to go ahead and fire front to front. That'll be obstructed. So 4 red, 2 blue. We're going to drop 1 red. Let's see how they lie. All right, we've got an accuracy, 2 hits, and a crit. What we're going to do is we'll re-roll this red and add another red. So that spends both the dial and token. Which gets me 1 more crit. So I am going to prevent you from using your brace and 4 hits with crits.
Okay. I will use ECM to use brace anyway, so that will brace it to 3. And then I will redirect all 3 over to this side.
2.
2.
You have 4 hits, so yeah.
2. I like that better.
Yeah.
And
you can take a third one if you want.
You can choose if you want to use this.
I am going to use the critical.
So you remove everything from me.
Right.
And then we put an objective token
there
on it. Okay.
All right. And then I have to move. I'm going to use the token to drop to speed 1. Because I really want to keep you in my front arc. And I believe I'm displacing a whole bunch of squadrons. So think all 3 of your YTs. And I am clearly hitting the debris field. And am I hitting the Purgle? I'm hitting the Purgle too.
Yes, you are.
Alright, so that's 2 separate damage sources, correct?
Yes, so you can resolve them in whatever order you want.
Alright, so I'm going to resolve the dust field, or the debris field first, taking 2 off the rear, and the Purgle will take 1 off this side.
Okay.
And you can put those squadrons where you think you need them.
I think we're going to need them where there's no shields. Kinda like that.
Previous turn, forgot the Rockhopper ability of Admiral Nothos, so I did not take 2 damage from the debris field, and I have 2 shields back on the rear.
Okay, so after that we're going to activate the MC-80. It's the last ship I have. We're revealing an engineering. We're going to be returning 2 shields to this side. Wrong way. We're going to be spending the Veteran C token to gain a navigation, and then we're going to blast you at close range, ignoring that debris field, into your front arc with the front and the side. So let's get all these dice ready. We're going to attack you with the front arc first. For very accurate, you can't use anything.
Okay, I can live with that.
And then we're going to attack you with the side arc into your front. And we're going to hit you with an accuracy to block your brace, 5 damage, and critical effects.
Alright, so we are going to redirect 2 of those. And then I am going to spend the contain just to be on the safe side.
Okay. So 2 here, 3 on the front. And then I'm going to use the special critical effect to give you an objective token. Haha, look at that. Let's get this out of the way, and now let's figure out where I would like to move. Okay, we're back. I'm going to spend this, after thinking about it, dropping to speed 1, and we're going to do a crank over to the side. When I do that, I'm going to land right here, ramming you, falling back to here.
And activating the Gozanti, navigate. We're going to go ahead and just take it as a token. And then just move along normally because we have no real shots. Oops.
Squadron phase. This guy has your ship on the side. This guy, closest line, technically doesn't cross the debris field because of the shield dial, and then all these guys are going to attack into the front. We're going to roll this guy first, and then because there's no shields to redirect to, and they can't do double damage, and they can't do crits, I'm just going to roll a handful of dice all at once for the Star Destroyer. So first, VCX against the side of your Arquiten. Miss. And then 3 blacks and a blue into the front of that for 3 damage.
3 damage. So that's a bunch of damage I'm going to take because I can't do anything else with it. So it's 3 cards.
Yep. And then I'm not going to move anything, so that's it. Burgle time. I'm going to move the one that your Arquiten's on. We're going to slide this bad boy right back here, right along the edge of your ship. And what that does is, because it's moved, it's at distance 1 of your ship with the token. We're going to then take that token off. I get a victory point, and you get a face-down damage card.
Yay!
And then your move for the other one.
So we're going to move that Purgle, hopefully, a little bit closer, but we are not quite at range 1 yet. We're getting there. Activating the Cymoon. I have a concentrate fire command. We're going to keep it as a dial. We are going to exhaust completely the veterancy token to gain a navigate token. And now we're going to take 2 shots. We're going to start from my side to your front. The second shot will be my front to your front because we have you double arced.
Okay.
So since we are obstructed, we're going to get rid of the red die off the side to front shot. So 3 blues, which are, ooh, that's a lot of crits. And you know what? I'm going to leave it there. So 3 hits with crits.
Okay, we're going to redirect all of it to the side. Do you use the special ability?
Well, I can, but it's going to essentially leave the token there.
Exactly.
So. All right. The next shot, same thing except the front. So we're going to get rid of a red die. So we have 4 reds, 2 blues. There we go. And I'm going to add in another blue because I'm liking how the blue dice are rolling better. So 2 accuracies. We're going to block your brace and your good redirect.
So that is 6 damage.
That is 6 damage.
We're going to use ECM, and we're going to just brace it, taking 3 damage to the front. And then your move.
All right, we are going to increase our speed to 2. So I believe this is going to be close. I believe we can actually not ram you. Let's find out. I'm going to overlap those 2 squadrons.
Nope. Yeah, you're good.
I'm good. We are millimeter away.
MC80 time. We're going to activate it. We're doing an engineering, and we're spending the token to get 6. We're going to spend out the remainder of the veterans token to get a navigate. And we're going to add 3 shields to the front.
Bring it back up to full.
Yep. And because you maneuvered out, we're only going to do the side shot into your front, and then we're going to do front shot into your side. Let's do that one first. Front shot into the side of your Arquiten.
We're at close range.
We are at close range. For 3 damage.
All right, we are going to redirect. We'll redirect 2 to the rear.
And then 1 to the side.
And 1 will come to the side.
And then you can have your nice
I get an objective token.
objective token. Okay, and then we're going to shoot the side into the front of your ISD. 4 reds, 2 blues. Let's get an accuracy and punch in some damage. There's quite a bit of damage and 2 accuracies, so we will hit your contain and we will hit your brace.
Alright, so I'm going to... That's off my front, so I can't redirect it, can I?
Correct, so that's 5
So it's
damage.
5 damage.
And I choose to use a normal crit.
Normal crit. So, first hit is injured crew. Choose and discard 1 of your defense tokens, then flip this card down. I am
Get rid of the brace. Get rid of the brace.
gonna get rid of the redirect. Right, and then 4 more, right?
Yep.
Still alive.
It's on 9 health now?
9 health has been knocked out.
Okay. And then we're going to... I think... Do I want to do the same thing I did before? I think I do. We're going to stay at speed 1. We're going to clunk ya, and then we're going to fall back right where I am. So 1 damage to your Arquiten, 1 damage to my ship. And that's that.
Activating the Arquitens. Concentrate fire. We're going to keep it as a dial. We have shots close range from my side to your front. So we are going to bring in the 3 red dice, +1 for slave turrets, -1 because of early warning system. So let's go ahead and roll that up. For a very accurate shot of nothing, so let's spend the tile and bring in another red.
Whoa! Man!
Ouch, that hurt.
Oh,
My dice are cold today.
sorry.
And it
I'm
is
sorry
what it is.
for you.
Now, let's see if my navigating skills, though, are still pretty good, because I think I can just squeeze in here without...
I'm gonna say that your shield dial's over it.
It's over it?
Yeah.
Alright. So, I'll just take it off shields.
Far side, I guess.
Well, it's 2, right?
Yes.
I'm going to take it off the front.
Okay. Navigation. We're gonna reduce speed to 2. Use an extra click, so double. And he's just doing a little joyride turn.
Okay, activating the Gozanti. I have a navigate command. I'm going to keep it as a dial. I have no shots, but I'm going to spend both the dial and the token. I'm going to jump up to speed 3 and add the click on the final maneuver. That'll put me over here. See if we can't take out or hit your transport.
Sounds good. Squadron phase. This guy is going to move 3 up to here. And then these guys are going to move 4 because they got to get to the front of this ISD to try to kill it. Okay, same thing as before. All of these are going to attack. So that's going to be 3 blacks and a blue. I believe I need 2 damage.
You need 2 damage.
2 damage. Come on, dice. 2 damage.
Exactly 2 damage. Wow. Alright, that does destroy the ISD.
Okay. And then this guy's going to fly to here. And that's the end of that phase. Burgle time! This guy is going to move so that he is exactly distance 1 away from you, as far away as he can get. Like right there. And then we're going to take that off. You take a damage card. I get a victory token to you.
Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing, except that this Purgle is going to come over here, and you are going to lose that, take a damage token, and I get a victory token.
There we go.
Activating the Arquitens, I have an engineering command. I'm going to use it as the dial. Gives me 3 points, so I will eliminate 1 damage card. And then I've got 1 shot, so we're going to go side to front. It is obstructed, so we go from 4 dice with slave turrets to 3. And I have an accuracy and 2 crits, so I'm going to say once again you can't use a redirect.
Okay, I will just brace it to 1, and then I'm guessing you're giving me the special.
Giving you the special so you can take the objective token.
Boop.
Okay. And then we're going to move. And I think no matter how I cut it, I am going to run into this debris field. I'm definitely going to knock over that squadron. Is that on?
You're good.
Really?
Yeah, you're good.
Crazy.
Yeah, it really is. MC80 reveals an engineering. We're going to put 2 shields back onto the side, so back up to 3. I have medium range shot into the side of your Arquiten, and then also into the back of your Gozanti. Actually, this is close. It's close range.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do against the Arquiten first. 4 reds, 2 blues. For, I think that's a dead Arquitens. That's a lot.
Another thing I can do is contain. The redirects are worthless. So 1 with the shield, and then 3 more. It is a dead Arquitens.
Okay. Then we're going to do the same shot into the Gozanti. And hopefully I can get some accuracies into this one. There's 2 accuracies and 3. What I'm going to do is block out all your stuff, hit you, 2 damage, put an objective token onto you.
Okay.
And then I will spend this to drop back down to speed 0.
Activating the Gozanti. Navigate. We're going to use it as the dial, I guess. And I have no shots, so we're just going to get as far away from that Purgle as we can. And at the same token, we're going to avoid you ramming me. So we're going to do this. And I'll put me right here. So you cannot hit me from there.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to just activate my transport right now. I got to navigate. We're going speed 2. We're going to jump up to speed 3. We're going to move out here. Done. The last Purgle time, and I don't think either of us are going to be able to hit each other. This is going to fly over to here. And I will be out of range, but more importantly, it's out of range of me.
Okay, and this guy, the closest I'm going to get to you is here. And I believe we are outside of range 1.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Okay. Welcome back. That was another victory for the Rebels.
That was a lot closer than some of ours. I mean, at the end of the day, the point spread was humongous, but it was that last turn or two.
I was actually quite worried about taking a bunch of damage, and then your Arquitens just rolled that double accuracy blank, and I honestly think that was like the changing point of the game.
It's my dice just got very cold and couldn't do anything, which was kind of unfortunate. Interesting with the objective for Mark for Destruction. I don't know what I think about it.
Neither do I.
I think it'd be more interesting maybe with a bunch of smaller ships that move faster. I think because we had 2 big ships, maybe just didn't quite play as well.
Or maybe more ships. If it was like a 400-point game, it might be different. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. So I know it sounds lame, but my defense strategy is literally the defender wins until you beat them. So me sitting at the back edge, even though it's kind of boring, it's a strategic move because that forces Ken to engage. And with you starting off at speed 1 because of low fuel, and me being on the back edge and then speed 0 just sitting there, your fleet is fantastic at long range.
Mm-hmm.
I have to deny you the long range shots.
Right.
So
And you did. I
did.
couldn't use Krennic at all.
I used the dust fields to block what would be roughly long range, so you would have to move past it to get long range. And then as soon as I knew that you were going to move past it, I then jumped forward to close that distance, so then you don't have that. So that was kind of my strategy for that from the beginning.
It worked. So going into this particular round, end of the game, final score is 248 for you, 15 for me. We've got an interesting points imbalance on commanders now, because we couldn't add anything from the pivotal battle, but that'll be changing for this management phase. I know that Nothos gained 2 new experience points, and he's now up to 10.
Wow.
What about Admiral Nammo?
Nammo gained 4, so he's up to 14. I feel like we'll probably be posting a whole video about what we actually think about the campaign, but there's like these huge power spike areas, and like after the pivotal, I think we all walked away with like practically 10 XP from it. So, yay, we can buy whatever we want.
It'll be interesting to see how that works in the next round. All my forces except for the Gozanti are scarred, but that'll go away, assuming you don't take another base out. And no new veterans this time.
Okay.
You gain 1 campaign point.
Yep.
So our Act 2 score, go ahead.
So for Act 2 score, Rebels 1, Empire 0, because this is the beginning of Act 2.
So thank you very much for watching. And come see our next video so you'll see the second battle of Act 2 next. Until then, I'm Ken.
And I'm John.
And you've been watching Ion Radio.